Hey fellas, I'm back from vacation and it looks like GG's been dropping a bunch of news and stuff, and they have a new witch gameplay walkthrough, I guess. It's the same as the last one was I don't even remember, was it the Ranger was the last one? But let's take a peek. I hope they have some Spectres in here. I'm a big Spectre fan, some of you may know. So, let's see what they got.
I'm certainly not supposed
Okay, we're rewinding already. Bone prison.
I'm certainly not supposed to be
Horse
here.
eating
How
for charges.
exciting.
This is Bone Shard. We've seen this in the trailer video.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Rogers, Game Director on Path of Exile 2.
What is this right
and
here?
I'm here today to talk about the
It's like
Witch.
an empty,
Most classes have
slot.
access to some kind of minion, but if you want to control an army, the Witch is probably the class you want to pick. In PoE2, most minions don't
Corpses
require
already,
summoning manually. This Scepter gives me a
Where
couple of
corpses
free
light up.
warriors, but it's also going to give me another resource called Spirit, which you can spend on whatever minions you want. You can see the Spirit bar above the mana here. On the skill screen, you can pick the composition of your army. This is a level 2 area, so I can only afford one other minion. I'll pick a
Skeletal Arsonist and Skeletal Sniper. Reserves 90 spirits.
sniper for now.
You can stay in the back with me.
Is a level 2.
Rewind a little bit.
On the skill screen, you can pick the
So it
composition
reserves
of your
like
army.
all of your spirit. all
This
of
is
it.
a level 2 area, so I can
Unlinked.
only afford one other minion. I'll pick a sniper for now.
You can stay in the back with me.
Okay.
When minions die, they'll be revived automatically so long as no other minion has died recently. So before
Oh,
your next
that's
battle, all
so
your minions will
nice.
come back to life.
The golem ability is on all minions now.
You can also order your minions around with a dedicated button. Tell them to move to a specific location, attack a specific enemy, or even open a chest or door for you.
What the hell? They took the last default thing and
We also
improved
have
on it.
temporary minions. This spell is called Unearth. If it kills a monster or if it hits the corpse of a monster, it creates these bone constructs. They can't take many hits and have a limited lifetime, but you can build up a real army with these. While my minions are attacking, I'm going to use some debuffs on the monsters too. The first one I'm going to use here is Contagion. If a monster dies with Contagion, it spreads to nearby enemies. Each time it spreads, the damage increases, so it's a good idea to try and keep the infection going.
Oh, that's different.
If any corpses are infected when you summon a minion from them, the minion will be infected as well. Each time they hit an enemy,
What?
they'll continue infecting them. It's nice to have an army of infected scorpions on your side. I also have another chaos debuff called Essence Drain. This one does even more single target degen. If the monster is infected with contagion at the same time, then the Essence Drain will spread as well. This can turn into a real plague of destruction.
EDC.
Another minion type I can summon are
Summon-
zombies, but they require a
I'm
corpse.
confused.
These will do nicely.
They don't come back to life if they die, but they're fairly tough and can bolster your minion numbers.
I didn't understand that.
But they require a corpse.
These will do nicely.
They don't come back to life if they die,
Oh, these
but they're
guys.
fairly tough and can bolster your minion numbers.
Okay, I see.
Many
What is
minions
that
also
right
have command skills. I can
11?
order my sniper to deploy a gas arrow on the battlefield to get some damage over time.
What? Oh. They got rid of the summoning ability, so the hotkey
Now I'm
is
going
now
to summon a
inactive.
skeletal arsonist. They can throw little fire grenades, but they also have a command skill that can detonate your own minions that are low on life.
Automatically, or do you have to do it?
When you see the red indicator, use the skill and the minion will go boom.
Oh. Oh, that's not. I
It's
thought it was
particularly
the
nice
hover,
on these
but-
bone constructs because
It's
they
actually pretty
expire
easy to
quickly
see.
anyway.
That's why.
So, let's take all these tools we found and fight the boss of this area, the Carrion Crone.
Wait, that's it? There must be more to show than this. This is the highest damage we've ever seen in this game. They're deleting it. Wait, this is by far the highest damage we've ever seen. By far.
So, that's how many minions you can get at level 2. But let's see what minion gameplay looks like at a higher level. This is a level 30 area.
Okay.
I want to try a different group of minions. I still have my trusty warriors, but there's a lot of different types to choose from.
Nope.
Like
Skeletal Reaver, Vulnerability, Skeletal Cleric, Skeletal Storm Mage. I've seen one other thing.
a different group of minions. I still have my trusty warriors.
Chaos Burst, but with the Essence Drain icon. And something Punch up here. Maybe just Punch?
But there's a lot of different types to choose from, like brutes for stunning or ice mages for freezing.
Okay, so you can
and
get
most of
3
them
of
come
these.
with their own special abilities or command skills.
Only 2 of these.
For now, I'd like a couple of storm mages to shock enemies, a cleric to heal and revive my minions, and a bunch of reavers as well. Reavers do high damage,
You're not showing us
and you
how
can
much
also
spirit you
enrage
have.
them
Someone
before
do the
battle.
math for me.
This slowly kills them, but my cleric should be able to keep them alive. While my minions are attacking, I can use channeled skills like Bone Storm, which creates a devastating volley of sharp spikes.
Okay.
The Storm Mage has a useful ability if lots of your minions die. He can summon a lightning storm to strike the location of every dead skeleton in your army. Just like that.
How does that work?
We also have a type of skill called Offerings. These let you impale one of your skeletons on a big spike of bone in order to buff all of your other minions. The one I've just used here is called Pain Offering. It makes all of my other minions faster and deal more damage.
It's like a banner. Kind of.
After the battle, we have some extra corpses. We don't want those to go to waste.
All of that.
Profane Ritual consumes a corpse to create a power charge, which can power up some of my other spells. If I use them to summon zombies, I can create super zombies, which are more powerful. You also don't need a corpse to summon them.
The temporary zombies? Does the power pole become permanent? I wonder.
I can also use power charges to channel Bone Storm. If I do that, it adds a devastating AoE.
Terrain. Is this a boss? Why is there no health bar?
In PoE2, even non-boss monsters can be pretty devastating, like this
What
Faradin
the hell?
Impaler. There's a wide variety of abilities and is pretty tough to defeat. But maybe I can put the body to a better use. This is a Bind Spectre gem. Using it, I can take the body
Let's
of any enemy and
go.
capture its spirit so that I can keep it as a minion. Any monster can be captured, but the spirit cost depends on how powerful the monster is. It takes a lot of spirit for such a powerful enemy, so I'll have to unsummon a lot of my other minions, but it certainly seems like it might be worth it.
I'm so curious.
If
Please,
the Spectre
make them
dies,
be
just
good.
like any other minion, it will respawn after a short time.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh my god, it does the prism thing, the circle. And you can just walk through it.
So, I think it's time to fight the boss of this area.
It looks really bad.
Torgal the Defiler.
That looked really bad. It didn't kill anything.
And that makes you predictable. The end of Marraketh's tyranny is nearly at hand.
So he's got 1 sniper, 4 reavers, 2 warriors, and 4 of something. Zombies? Even this damage looks higher than it. Oh! It moves you? Oh my god. All the minions died. All of them are dead. Now what happens? Oh, at 4 seconds they all come back. It's not one by one. They're all pathetic. Okay, they're back. He needs to put them on different sides. Spread them out, because you can move them, right? This thing looks like it does so much damage. Does this not kind of feel like Katava? It's like Katava. Fire, the circle blast, big slam. Wait. Was that before he died? Was he gonna do some lightning shit, or did he just die? That was a cool fight. I liked that fight.
Will stand in my
That looked really cool. Wow, there's so much to go over in this. So we know November is going to be the early access. And we've been seeing some console stuff with it. Man, there's so much to go over. So in the beginning here, what I thought was, I thought he like imprisoned an enemy, but he placed a banner consuming one of his own skellies. I wonder if you can do this with a temporary skelly, or you have to do it with a permanent. If you have to do it with a permanent, it kind of sucks. It looked like the damage was like off the charts in the beginning.
Hi, I'm Jonathan
and it
Rogers,
like it
game director
evened out
on
to like
Path
where
of Exile
everybody
2,
else is.
and I'm
later
here
on.
today to talk about the Witch.
He looks like he has so
Most
many
classes have access to
skills.
some kind of minion, but it's also going to give me
So you're... I wonder if you start with 100
a summoning
and then this gave me an extra 100, so you have
Annually.
200?
This Scepter gives me a couple of free warriors, but it's also going
Does
to
he
give me
hover
another
over it?
resource called Spirit,
Yeah.
which you can spend on whatever
Oh, maybe you
minions
get
want.
0.
You can see the Spirit
Oh
bar
yeah, you
above
get
the mark
0
here.
base.
On the
So
skill
you
screen,
have
you
to
can
have
pick the
spirit
composition of
on your tree or on your build to summon anything.
your army.
I don't know how I feel about that.
This is a level 2 area, so I can only afford one other minion. I'll pick a sniper for now.
You can stay in
Oh, he's got all these skills. I don't remember him using... This one's Essence Drain. Contagion. What's this one?
back with me.
Oh, his just basic attack that he's hitting with right
When
now?
minions
That,
die,
like,
they'll be revived automatically
purple
so long as no other minions died
attack?
recently. So before your next battle, all your minions will come back to life.
my MTX already looks like that. I don't know what it's gonna look like.
You can
with
also
this.
order your minions around with a dedicated button. Tell them to move to a specific
Oh, is that one of these buttons?
location,
Oh, these two buttons right here, maybe?
attack a specific enemy, or even open a chest or door for you.
Open that.
Can they pick up the item for you?
We also have temporary minions. This
One thing I will say, I think this UI still looks bad. There's something about it that
we
just
also have
looks bad.
temporary minions. This spell is called Unearth.
It looks like it's a
If
the
it
whole
kills a
thing is
monster
just
or if
one
it hits the
PNG.
corpse
It
of a
doesn't look like
monster,
it's
it creates these
individual
bone
pieces.
constructs.
I don't know. I
They
don't
can't
like
take
the
many hits
blasts.
and have a
how
limited
they look.
lifetime, but you can build up a real army with these.
There's something wrong, and like the bar, like the EXP bar, looks all fuzzy.
While my minions are attacking, I'm going to use some debuffs on them.
Nitpicky, but
I have another chaos debuff called Essence.
What else did I want to see? I wanted to see.
Now I'm going to
So
summon
how-
a skeletal arsonist. They
How would a build like this work with all these temporary minions, like in bossing, in like a boss fight? Would you have to desecrate or something to get them? Because unless all bosses have minions,
can throw little fire grenades.
that's going to be rough.
When you see the red indicator, use the skill and the minion will go boom.
It's easy to see here, but I wonder in late game.
It's particularly nice on these bone constructs because they expire quickly anyway. So, let's take all these tools we found and fight the boss of this area.
This
carrion
damage seems crazy, right? This is the highest we've ever seen. And he's using blank items, like not even magic. Not even just blank common items. His scepter. Was he even wearing... I feel like he was like not... He didn't even have a helmet on or something. Yeah, look, he doesn't have any rings on. He doesn't have an amulet. He doesn't have a helmet. What is happening? Does he hover over? Yeah, he's blank of boots. One linked gems, too. All one linked. Bro, this damage is crazy. The damage is insane with these compared to anything we've ever seen. One linked white gear, missing rings, amulet, and helmet. And probably not optimized at all. Like, there's probably a way better synergy you could be doing. Interesting. Okay, let's skip to the...
A couple of storm mages to shock enemies, a cleric to heal and revive my minions, and a bunch of reavers as well.
Okay, so that's what I wanted to see, the cleric.
And you can also enrage them before battle.
When he summons them,
a couple of storm mages to shock enemies, a cleric to heal and revive my minions, and a bunch of reavers as well.
Okay, so they got the little books.
Reavers do high damage, and you can also enrage them before battle.
I lost him.
This
Where is he?
slowly kills them, but my cleric should be able to keep them alive. While my minions are attacking, I can use channeled skills like Bone Storm, which creates a devastating volley of sharp
So he's
spikes.
just healing. He's just sitting there healing, swinging.
The Storm Mage has a useful ability if lots of your minions die. He can summon a lightning storm to strike the location of every dead skeleton in your army.
I wonder if it's only
like
skeletons.
We also have a type of skill called Offerings. These let you impale one of your skeletons on a big spike of bone in order to buff all of your other minions.
If this goes to 7, that's really good. Oh, it was a temporary. So you can do it on temporary minions. You don't have to use a permanent.
It makes all of my other minions faster and deal more damage.
Okay, that's good. I wonder if you misclick on your, like,
extra corpses. We don't want those to go to waste.
Spectre or something.
Profane Ritual consumes a corpse to create a power charge, which can power up some of my other
these are
spells.
just power charges. Why do they look purple?
If I use them to summon zombies, I can create super zombies, which are more powerful. You also don't need a corpse to summon them.
Ah.
Use them to summon zombies, I can create super zombies, which are more powerful. You also don't need a corpse to summon them.
What happens if you have, like, min charges? Like, +1 min charges, can you just infinitely summon skellies? Because you have infinite charges?
I can also use power charges to channel Bone Storm.
They don't need a corpse.
If I do that, it adds a devastating AoE.
Oh, they do last, they're all going away. It's so funny. It all misses and gets hit on the stairs, and then they're just like, oh, cut to new footage. So this Spectre looked bad.
And capture its spirit.
What is happening in his inventory? What the fuck is all this? So he's missing a ring now. All of this is... Does he ever hover over it at all? I don't think he does.
But maybe I can put the body to a better use. This is a bind Spectre.
So he's wand, scepter, missing a ring. Why? Just why?
Gem. Using it, I can take the body.
Oh wait, what was that?
Better use. This is a bind.
Bind Spectre, not race Spectre. Okay. Level 33 is when you get it. So you can't Spectre in level 1. Okay. Seeing if there's any text or something that would... Its only tag is spell. Unless the tag is underneath, which is minion.
Spectre gem. Using it, I can take the body to a better use.
See the hover of that.
This is a bind Spectre gem.
Okay. Persistent. This says persistent where Ray's Spectre said spell. Well, 27 at level 7. What is the 7% elemental resistance? But then there's like another tab that says Command Deathstorm. I guess just as you level, you get resistances with them, and then something else in Deathstorm.
Using it, I can take the body of any enemy and
No, we have another one. Stop hovering over things.
This is a bind Spectre gem. Using it, I can take the body of any enemy and
Bastard man.
Using it, I can take the body of any enemy.
So this is level 6 and it has 7 resistance. Is this 7 resistance from the level? Did they both just happen to have 7? It wouldn't really make sense because it's a level 6 gem. Or does something on his gear give him 7 resistances and it shows up on each minion? That's kind of cool if that's what it is. This one also doesn't have another tab. It doesn't have 2 tabs of stuff at the bottom. There's a little play button here. What's the deal with this? Why do they have little play buttons? Does it show what the skill does on every skill? That's pretty crazy, if that's what it does. Wait, did the other ones have that as well?
This is a bind
No.
Spectre gem. Using it, I can take the body of any enemy and
That one
capture
did.
its spirit. This is a bind Spectre gem. Using it, I can take the body of any enemy and
Yeah, they both did.
capture its spirit so that I can keep
Weird.
it as a...
Okay,
But it's
so
certainly...
this guy didn't look like he did anything. Does he get a single kill?
If the Spectre dies, just like any other minion, it will respawn after a short time.
Okay, he does a little wave. He hits them like 3 times, 4 times, 4 times before they die. He's not doing any, he's standing still.
So, I
Stab,
think it's time
stab,
to fight the
stab,
boss of
stab.
this area, Tor Gull the Defiler.
Stab, stab.
You are relentless.
And now there's no Spectre.
And that makes you predictable.
Okay. I don't think there's anything... Oh, I wanted to see the knockback. What the hell is that? That's... Ooh, I wonder if other bosses are gonna have stuff like that. That moves your character. And if you're playing a minion build and your character gets moved, you lose track of yourself. Interesting. Okay, I think that's it. This... It's not what I thought they were gonna show, but it might be better. We didn't get golems. We didn't get any items. Some of the other like ones showed off like items. This one showed that like just Scepter, but we knew that from like a year ago that Scepter's your cave spirit. This guy looks crazy. He has stacks of essence drain. I don't know what that is. He's armor broken, I guess. That's what this one is. Armor broken, and then he has 6 of something on him. And he's poisoned. I don't know what's poisoning him. The little scorpion boys. Alright, so that was I guess the witch gameplay walkthrough. I'm kind of excited. It looked like it does a lot of damage, so maybe we start off with witch. Necromancer. When we do our playthrough of it. It's kind of exciting. The Spectres looked like they sucked, though. That looked bad. That Spectre didn't look like it did anything. And it looked like it used like 4 different moves, which is also really bad when you have Spectres. You always want them casting a single move. Because their default attacks usually do no damage, and then their big attacks have like 10-second cooldowns, which is something you'd never ever want. But yeah, that's it. Let me know what you guys thought of it. It's a crazy boss. And I'll catch you in the next one. I think they're gonna doing an interview, and I might watch that and post that in my next video. I'm gonna be playing Elden Ring DLC on stream next week, so if you're interested to come by the stream, watch that. But Be playing it on release date. Catch you guys later.